Madrid says we are back this Sunday as Real Madrid faces off against Las Palmas in a La Liga clash. In this video, we'll be talking about some of the key players, some of the stars, guys, that Real Madrid will be without in this game, as well as giving you my starting 11 that I want to see Real Madrid roll out there, and of course, my official match prediction. So Madrid says, coming into this game, we had a crazy game in the last one against Celta Vigo. If you guys missed my match reaction to that one, you guys can check it out here. Also, if you guys are new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, helps you out a ton. I really appreciate it, guys. But guys, that was a crazy game. It was good, then it was bad, and then it was great. That's kind of how that game went. But it's time to move our focus to a different competition. Once again, we went from the Supercopa to back to the Copa del Rey, and now it is time for La Liga once again. And really, we need to actually climb back because right now, we actually are not in first anymore as Atletico Madrid is on a hot streak right now. We are in second right now in La Liga. And we really need to be bouncing back because honestly, I think La Liga is one of the only titles that I legit think that we can actually win, and we can really kind of control our own destiny with that one. But guys, let me know in the comments. Do you guys think we can win La Liga? Do you think there's another competition, Champions League? Which one do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Very curious to hear from you. But when it comes to this game, and this Sunday, we are facing off against Las Palmas. And the last time we faced them, it was ugly. It was an ugly game. You guys might not remember, but let me bring you guys back up to speed. August 29th, it was one of the first games for Kylian Mbappe. I believe it was game 2 for us. It was Las Palmas 1, Real Madrid 1 at Las Palmas. And this was an ugly game. I went back and rewatched some of the highlights. And honestly, not that many highlights. Las Palmas get on the board early, 5th minute. They get a goal. And then Vinny gets a goal later in the game because Arda Güler forces the penalty for us. And Vinny takes the penalty kick. And honestly, watching this game, Las Palmas was so close to the winner at the end of this game as well. But they were ruled just a little offsides. And I mean, when I say just a little, I'm talking, guys, like this close. We could have lost to this Las Palmas team. And the thing is, too, when you take a look at the head-to-head, we don't lose. We don't lose to this Las Palmas team. 6 wins, 2 draws for us in the last, 10 so years for us. And so this is a team that, honestly, we really should be dominating, too. And when you take a look, actually, at Las Palmas and how they're doing right now, they're not great. This is not a good team. But I think the issue with Real Madrid right now is we kind of play to our competition, and I'm hoping we can kind of start avoiding that a little more and really start kind of dominating the teams that we should be dominating, and hopefully that can start this Sunday against Las Palmas. But guys, taking a look at the past 5 games for Las Palmas, they have 2 wins, 2 with 1 draw, and then 2 losses as well, with their last loss coming against Getafe 2-1, and they actually also lost to an Elche team 4-0 in the Copa del Rey, which is honestly crazy that they lost. And then when you take a look at the table, I got to scroll, guys. They sit at 14th right now with only 22 points with a goal difference of -5 as well. So on paper, this is a game that Real Madrid should win easily. I would have said that at the same time. I probably even did say it at the same time way back in August when I made my match preview for that one. But the thing is, with this game, we have a couple of key players that we were going to be without. First of all, one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world, and Vinicius Jr. is out this game. This is the start of his two-game match suspension, and that sucks. That sucks. Who else is suspended? Is Vinicius, not Vinny, I already said him. Luka Modric is also suspended in this one too because he picked up too many yellow cards. And then the big news that came out this morning is the unfortunate news that Camavinga has picked up a hamstring injury as well, and it looks like he will be out now. It looks like 3 weeks is the early, prognosis out there, and so that's a huge blow. I didn't even see Camavinga get hurt in the Celta Vigo match. If you guys did, let me know in the comments, but I never saw that happen, and so that's just crazy. It's crazy, and again, it seems like we win a game, we lose somebody. We win a game, we lose somebody. That's just continues to be what's happening for Real Madrid in this one. So when it came to the starting 11 that I want to see for Real Madrid in this one, it was a little different. It was a little different because normally I would definitely be having Vinny out there. I normally would be putting Camavinga out there as well. So when it came to my starting 11, this is the starting 11 that I want to see Real Madrid roll out there this Sunday. And of course, up top, Kylian Mbappe. Kiki is in fantastic form right now. I can hope it continues in this game as well, but we'll be talking about Kiki in this one as well. Rodrigo is now moving to that left wing position too. And the thing is too with Rodrigo, I'll talk about him in just a second. This is his preferred position, too, so hopefully we can get a fantastic game for Rodrigo in this one. Jude Bellingham should be back in the starting 11 as well, and I am putting Arda Güler as my right wing in this game, too. And now here's the thing. Will Carlo Ancelotti do it? Probably not. Probably not. But if Carlo's watching the video, you never know what happens. But Don't be surprised if Brahim Diaz is out there too, but I will be going with Arda Güler. I will tell you why in just a minute. But taking a look at the rest of the lineup, I have Tchouaméni and Fede Valverde as my 2 DMs in this game. And then I am putting Ferland Mendy at left back with Rudiger. Raul Asensio gets to start once again. And unfortunately, I will be putting Lucas Vazquez out here too. And then Courtois is back in goal. And the thing you guys might be saying, Dally, what are you doing with Lucas Vazquez? We don't really have options. I'd be putting Fede out there if this was like a Champions League or something like that. Trust me, if he makes mistakes too, I will complain. We don't really have options. But when it comes to this game, and a couple of players I wanted to focus on, the first player is Arda Güler. Arda Güler has been fantastic lately for Real Madrid right now. And I think that he offers so much to this team too. And when it comes to this game too, this is a game that Arda Güler can just kind of excel at too. And again, he's been on a really hot streak right now whenever he actually has been given game time, because that's the thing. It's come far in between. And lately, the past 2 games for Arda Güler, he has 2 goals and 2 assists right now, getting the 2 assists yesterday to Endrick as well. And he came on late in that game too. He didn't even start that game. I wanted him to start, but I don't know. The kid needs more minutes. He is 19 years old. He is a Turkish superstar, and he's one of the future stars for Real Madrid too. He offers so much. We saw what he did last year toward the end of the year for Real Madrid. We saw what he did in the Euros. This kid needs more opportunities. Again, guys, 4 goals and assists altogether over the past 2 games for Arda Güler as well. And the thing I really want to be seeing from Arda Güler in this game is let's get some set pieces. I don't care whether it's a corner kick or if it's a free kick, anything like that. Arda Güler should be the one taking these set pieces as well, because what this kid can do, I've called it before, I think he is the best corner kicker in the world. I really do. When I say that too, there are not Real Madrid glasses on me that I am saying that with, or a Real Madrid vision, anything like that. I look where these balls are getting placed when he is taking it, especially when he is taking it from that right corner as well. They're just beautiful, beautiful crosses into the box. The thing that Arda Güler also does, I think that is fantastic, and why we can kind of help us in this game, is he creates chances for others. He's willing to make that final pass into the final third and get the ball into a Kylian Mbappe, to a Rodrigo as well. Get them in the box, get them one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and just finally actually get us some goals too. That's the thing I was complaining about with Real Madrid. When it comes to the game yesterday against Celta Vigo, one of the things I was talking about in my match reaction too is too many times we're just passing the ball to pass the ball. And so what I kind of can see happening in games is Mbappe, Rodrigo are here, Jude Bellingham's here, and Tchouaméni, Fede Valverde. And what's happening is Ferland Mendy's here. We're just passing it back and forth. It goes from Arda to Lucas to Fede to Tchouaméni to Mendy, and back and forth, back and forth. Nobody, it seems, on this team wants to be risky. And what I mean by that is let's make that pass into the final third, a through ball, a cross into the box, something. We're playing like Man City out there, and that is not a compliment when I say that as well. We need to be a little more aggressive when it comes to some of these passes too. And it's not reckless. I'm fine with passing it and controlling it and maintaining possession as well. But at the end of the day, you can't just pass your way to victory too. You actually have to make that final pass, that key pass, and create a chance for Kylian Mbappe, for Rodrigo as well. And the thing as well that I love about Arda Güler is he's not afraid to take a shot. You know, this kid, he's scoring goals all the time. Like I said, he has 2 goals in the last 2 games as well. And he is not afraid to take that shot. He's consistently hitting these shots as well. He's consistently one of the only players, I think, on this team that is in the midfield who is willing to take a shot. We already know what Fede Valverde will do. Bangers only, guys. But Jude Bellingham, too. Some of the times when we look at some of these games, he's only taking like 1 shot, maybe even 2 shots as well. Arda Güler being in that lineup, too, is not afraid to take some of the shots as well. Arda Güler is very accurate. So that is why I have Arda Güler in my starting 11 in this one as well. A couple other players. Don't be surprised, guys, if Brahim Diaz gets to start. I wouldn't mind Brahim Diaz coming off the bench. This is not a knock toward Brahim Diaz. This is more Arda Güler deserving an opportunity to play in this game. And that's really why I want to be seeing him out there as well. A couple other players I want to be talking about is the kid on the left. You can't forget the R guys, because Rodrigo in this game, I honestly think this is going to be a great game. Let me fix this lineup for everybody. This is going to be a huge game for Rodrigo and a huge opportunity for Rodrigo as well, because with Vinny being out for 2 games, I expect Rodrigo to be getting the start at that left wing position. And I don't really think this is a hot take, but I will say we will go full screen for this too. If Rodrigo was on any other team and was in any other league, he would be the best left wing in that league 100%. If it's the Prem, if it's Ligue 1, if it's Bundesliga, if it's Serie A, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now, 100%, Rodrigo would be the best left wing in any of those leagues, as well as he's a top 5 player if he's not on Real Madrid. He gets so much disrespect, and he's playing out of position too. Rodrigo's not naturally a right winger. He just kind of is forced to play there because you have two of the better left wingers in the world ahead of you with Vinny and with Kylian Mbappe too. So for Rodrigo to actually get the opportunity in this game to play at his preferred position, I think it's going to be a huge game for Rodrigo in this one. And it needs to be a huge game too, because Rodrigo, I think he needs to step up for Real Madrid, especially if Vinny is going to be suspended, if Vinny has been picking up knocks and such like that. Same thing with Kylian Mbappe. We really need Rodrigo to kind of come into his own, and I really think he will be doing that in this game as well. For Kylian Mbappe, he needs to continue the fantastic form that he's on, because right now Kiki is on fire right now. He got another goal, and he got an assist yesterday as well. And he could have even had another assist, as well as possibly even, he almost got a header, guys. He almost got a header in the last one too. So I really need Kiki to continue to what he's doing out there and really just kind of getting better and better and a little more comfortable as well out there, because I think he is finally, Kylian Mbappe, guys, he's finally having fun wearing that famous white kit, which I just love to see. And this is kind of the Kylian Mbappe that I think we have all envisioned playing for Real Madrid. So I'm finally loving what I am seeing from Kylian Mbappe out there as well. As I mentioned as well, Raul Asensio gets the start for me again at center back. You know, the thing is with Raul Asensio, I love his aggressiveness. I love it because this kid is willing to take chances. Now, sometimes it comes to bite you in the ass, because sometimes you are a little too physical for some of these, weaklings out there in La Liga, honestly, and you try to shoulder them, and it causes us to get a penalty in this one. I don't care. I don't care. I'm hoping he can kind of learn from that too, and that's the thing. It was not the best foul in the world, but it also wasn't like egregious or anything like that. But at the end of the day, what Raul Asensio did in the Celta Vigo match deserves him to be playing more. What we saw from him when he came on against Barcelona, he deserves to be playing more, as well as what we saw from Liverpool too. I need Raul Asensio to be in that starting 11 moving forward, especially with Camavinga being out. We need to be moving Tchouaméni to that DM position too. And I think that all three, Rudiger, Raul Asensio, and Tchouaméni, can be out there at the same time. And if anything, Tchouaméni can drop deeper if we need that extra defender, especially if Raul Asensio is helping out over here, because Lucas Vazquez still doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I wouldn't mind that as well. So I also wanted to quickly note too, Ferland Mendy is getting the start. And again, I've been a very big Fran believer lately. And again, he was very good in the last one too. The thing I worry about, it wasn't reported, and I don't have the official squad list yet, but Fran Garcia, he picked up a knock in the last one too. And I'm not sure how serious an injury it kind of is. But I loved what Fran Garcia is doing. If he is healthy, I would rather have him out there. Again, as of recording, I don't know anything about that one. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens from that one. But when it comes, guys, to my official match prediction in this game, this is a game that Real Madrid should honestly dominate. But again, when we played this Las Palmas team before, it was 1-1, and they sat in that lower block too, and they made it difficult for Real Madrid. But at the end of the day, we had so many missed opportunities and so many shots that were on target that Las Palmas did a really good job of saving and not letting us get that easy goal. So I think this team is kind of clicking finally when we were playing some lower competition. And unfortunately for Las Palmas, that is kind of what Las Palmas is. They're a lower competition. So I will be predicting, guys, that Real Madrid defeats Las Palmas in the Santiago Bernabeu 4-1. I think Kylian Mbappe gets a brace in this game. Can't forget the R, guys. I think Rodrigo gets on the board as well. And I'm going out on a limb. I've seen Tchouaméni do it a couple times. I think he finally hits one. I think Tchouaméni hits an absolute snipe in this game as well. So, guys, that is my official match prediction as well. So, guys, let me know in the comments. And also, quick question. If you guys made it to the end of the video, let me know in the comments, what is your preferred position moving forward and formation as well for Real Madrid? Is it a 4-4-3 or is it I might have said that wrong. Is it a 4-4-2 or is it a 4-3-3? Very curious to hear from you. So guys, let me know in the comments as well. Guys, if you made it to the end of the video, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Helps me out a ton. And really quick, guys, shout out to all the members. Appreciate you guys all so much. We'll be live right after the Las Palmas match, so can't wait to chat with you guys then. Guys, this has been Dally with Dallyfc. Cheers. Real Madrid.